This calls for a bit of animus magic, I think. Searching for future memories filtered by emotional intensity, grief, longing, sadness. Here we are, a few images from the future. Let's see where Eivor leads us.
What the hell? Every time I think we're like right there at the cusp. There's always something else. Data corrupted. That looks like the place in the present time. Farewell, young eagle. Farewell, King Fairhair. Farewell, Ethelstein. Rex Alfred. Find and sync the memory fragment in Ravensthorpe. Find and sync the memory fragment in Ravensthorpe. The memory fragment is available in inventory nearby the Assassin's Bureau. Which is this way. Right there.
Hytham's Bureau. Another memory fragment here. The memory fragment is close. I feel it. Let's move this timeline.
Eivor, have you given my offer some greater thought?
No, Hytham, I have
What
not.
the hell are we wearing?
Then I will ask again tomorrow.
How does a heart so large hide in such a modest man?
I don't follow.
To work so tirelessly for strangers. Fighting not for yourself, not for your people, but for all the world. That takes compassion of a size I have never known or seen in others.
Ah, I thank you.
Do you not worry about your own family? Or your clan back home? How did you come to be so rootless?
I do have a clan, as you call it, but no family. I was orphaned quite young. It may be this lack that drove me to join the Hidden Ones. They have certainly treated me as a son.
I too lost my family. But I gained another. This Raven clan. I owe them my life, and I would give them mine.
I feel the same gratitude, but on a larger scale. You see, anyone can join the Hidden Ones, and therefore everyone is worthy of our love.
I admire your cause, Hytham. But I do not have the focus needed to carry forth your creed. My mind is often divided between the present and the distant past. It will take some time to understand why.
Ah! Is it time? Forgive me, Eivor. We keep our training to a strict schedule.
Oh, of course. Carry on. And good luck with this lot. They're a wild crew.
You look well today, Eivor.
Alright, that was one down, 3 to go. Fare thee well, Alfred Rex. Find and sync the memory fragment in Wessex. That's down here somewhere. Is it maybe Winchester? Inside Wessex capital. Would have helped if I read that second part sooner.
Minster Cathedral. Eivor's memory fragment is somewhere nearby.
I was like, what cape is that? It's so cool. Is it... No, so it's by the front. Which I'm on the wrong side, of course. It's somewhere over here on one of the roofs.
What do you see, Sunan?
Right there. Not where I thought I was gonna find it, but it's cool.
Fragment should be close. Right place, wrong time.
Lord King.
Ah, Eivor. You are welcome here.
How does it feel to be home?
Not as free of care as you might imagine. It has been many years since I reclaimed my throne, but I have never taken it for granted. Not since my time in the marshes. Since then, I have been busy. Guthrum and I are inching towards common ground. A treaty is forthcoming.
Is that why you have summoned me? To find common ground?
I hope to. You are one of the great lords of Mercia, and calling you a friend would be a benefit to all England. What say you to a treaty, Eivor? Naming you lord of all lands northeast of your settlement.
In exchange for what?
Your allegiance. Not to me, but to Christ. And to the order I have convened in his name.
I honor your offer, Lord, and the trust you place in me. So here is my answer. You gave me this years ago. A beautiful piece. But it sits heavier in my pocket than on my heart.
You refuse, then?
Have no fear. This is not a new chapter in our conflict. I am leaving these lands for distant shores. You'll have no more trouble from me.
In search of new wars? Fresh lands to conquer?
In search of myself.
Ah. The most difficult destination on Earth. I wish you well, then. God be with you, on your journey?
I'm a bit full up with gods at the moment. Yours may have to take another boat.
Two down, two to go. Next, what do we got here? Fare thee well, Athelstein. Find and sink the memory fragment in East Angelia, inside a town nearby Wensome's River. It's not Elmenham, is it? No. Town, so Northwick? We'll go from here and run to the middle. Pretty sure I know where this one is. Yeah, I can see it from here. I remember like maybe 20 videos ago when I said Divine Landing is going to be a bad thing because I'm going to get used to jumping off, you know, fucking mountains, and then when I get back to the real world I wasn't going to remember and jump off. Yeah, that was what happened there. I went to go jump off the roof, and as soon as I fucking did it, I was like, I am going to take fall damage. That was too funny. Didn't kill me, obviously, but...
Yes, memory is quite near. Here we go.
He faces the rising sun. Good.
So, the rumors are true. The great conqueror has been conquered himself.
Eivor, how many summers has it been?
Far too many, friend.
Something amuses you.
I hardly recognize you. Is this the Guthrum I left behind, or some other gentler man?
The Guthrum you knew is indeed no more. Athelstan, I am now called. My Christian name.
Christian name?
A new name for a new life.
At the expense of all you gained.
I have not lost as much as you might think. King Alfred and I have forged a lasting peace, in fact. He has taken Western Mercia. East Anglia is mine. We are now discussing the fates of East Mercia and the North. The Danes, Eivor, are here to stay.
With Christ as their Jarl.
He is a powerful god. Within his sacrifice hides the greatest boons. Forgiveness, hope, love. Would you not consider hearing his message for yourself?
I have no time to meet new gods. I am leaving England, and I've only come here to say my goodbyes.
Will you return to your father's land?
Elsewhere. To unmapped places, in search of the unknown.
Ah, an adventure worthy of Odin. You and he share a love for knowledge and discovery, I have noticed.
Share is not strong enough a word.
Come then. We must drink and tell stories before you go. If they are to be our last, they must be our best.
Alright, one more. Fare thee well, King Fairhair. Find and search the memory fragment in Norway. Oh my god. To Norway! Da-na-na-na. Nearby the throne of the King of Norway in Hardelfrok. I butchered that, which is, I believe, right there. right? Yeah, I believe it's over here. Oxted. Thought I might have just seen it shine through like the trees or something, but pretty sure I didn't.
King Harald's longhouse. I should find another memory fragment here.
Right there. Who would have thought?
I'm getting closer. Spinning forward just a bit.
Young Harold has made quite a name for himself in our time away.
12 or 13 years, I think.
Sigurd! Eivor! You are welcome here. Come! I got word that you would visit, but I did not expect you so soon.
Stout men huddled around a map with eyes as hungry as their bellies. Little has changed here.
Yes. I spent half my life worrying over hastily drawn maps. But this is not a land we mean to conquer. It is a land in need of aid.
Iceland?
Yes. Our friend Ingólfur sends word that his new settlement is in peril. Cold winters and simmering blood feud. I have agreed to send supplies and men, enough to bring peace and ride out the winter. Eivor, it may be your coming here at this time to this place is a blessing from Thor himself. Would you and your brother lead this expedition for me? I cannot think of a better pairing to see this through.
Eivor, this is fated. I long for such an adventure. Tell me your mind. Does your heart fire burn for another expedition?
I am grateful for the offer, but I have not come here to walk down well-worn roads. I am here to say farewell, for once and all.
For once and all, are you leaving England as well?
I am. Sailing west. Accompanied only by myself. To a land found on no map.
For what need?
I'll discover that only when I arrive. But that is tomorrow. Today I would like to spend time in the company of those I love. And tell stories from long ago.
Beginning when?
Long, long ago. You understand?
Uncle, clear the room and bring mead and roasted minkwal for 3.
Now, where to begin?
Alright, well that was all of those. We still have the corrupted file. Fairly well, my ravens. Find and sync memory fragment in Ravensthorpe. Of course, they make us go back. This might run longer than I want it to, only because I don't want to just end it and then have my next video just be my final thoughts and that's it. That seems kind of stupid, obviously, so.
Show me what lies ahead.
Found it.
Wolfgar, so glad to see you.
I would not have seen that flat-footed.
You look like you know a thing or two about dice.
Here it is. Here we are. A final future memory.
Will you not wait for morning?
I must get to London by the week's end. A crew awaits me there.
Not even a goodbye,
Everyone knows I'm leaving.
but not when. Does Randvi know tonight is the night?
Yes. We said our goodbyes.
I wish I understood all this, Eivor.
Do you remember my first visions? Before we came to England. Odin, Sigurd, the wolf, the Nornir.
Yes, they prophesied so much that came to pass.
They were not prophecies, Valka. They were memories. My own. Or, not my own, but lent to me by another. One who lives within me. My second Hugr. Do you understand?
I wish I did.
For so long, I considered only two possible futures for me. Surrender to these malicious memories, or reject them utterly. Now I see a third way. And as I grow older, it draws my interest. I want to learn from them. But I do not know where this path will lead me, nor what it might unleash. This is why, for now, I wish to be alone.
I see. Thank you for your trust, Eivor.
Embrace me, friend.
Farewell, Eivor Wolfkist. May Odin guide your way.
Not this time, Volka. This time, I will be guiding him.
Basim, is it?
William Miles. I asked to meet you in person.
Face to face, you said. So here I am. In spirit, so to speak.
So close, yet so far. A clever trick.
Quite a trick of your own you pulled off. Resurrection, hibernation. Many years in the making, I suppose.
There were some improvisations along the way.
You've spent so much time in the simulation these past 1,000 years. Why so eager to jump into another?
A simple curiosity. It has been so long since I saw my friend Eivor. I wish to know how this grand saga concluded.
Now you know. So, what next? Where will Basim go?
As far as I can, William.
I feared as much.
Do not. I cherish the creed that guides us. I always have. But you people are infants compared to those I left behind. I need to get you up to speed. So, let's get started.
Wait. If we are to work together, there is something I want first.
Name it.
Viable genetic material obtained. Genetic memory extraction has begun. Estimated sequencing time, 29 days, 3 hours, 4 minutes.
You're in for quite a ride, Mr. Miles.
This is all so strange. And what of Ragnarok? The twilight of the gods? Are these stories true?
In a sense. The Great Cataclysm happened, much as your legends say. There were earthquakes and storms, wars and famine. My people died out, but yours thrived.
But you say there were no gods as we know them. So what natural force could cause such an upheaval?
How to explain? Does the term solar flare mean anything to you?
I don't think so.
This may take some time to describe.
Not a problem. Time is all we have left, Father.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Thanks for playing. Where to even begin? Holy God. Can I go up there? I can't. We're just gonna sit here for a minute and talk. Yeah, so like I said, it's been a long time, probably closer to 10 months, 9 months, 10 months since we started this, and I did not think it was going to take this long, definitely not, but I mean, it is what it is. 10 months ago when we started Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm going to try to give you my best interpretation from A, what I remember, and B, my thoughts at this point in time. Overall, I really like this game. I think it was extremely well done. Not to say that it's not, you know, there's some things that do rub me the wrong way about this game, but overall I really enjoyed the game. I mean, as an Assassin's Creed game, it's definitely not my favorite Assassin's Creed game. As a Assassin's Creed RPG game, it definitely easily my favorite. I didn't think the game was going to be as enormous as it was with content, and I mean, that's good. It's great to see that, you know, they made this game have such longevity and such, you know, things to do. Like, I'm not even, just because we're finished our series doesn't mean I'm finished playing the game. That's how much content is in this game, and that's just insane. Overall, like I said, really good. The story, I liked it. There was times where our characters, like, back and forth just didn't make sense to me. Like, Eivor was all about saving Sigurd, but it was just, like, almost out of character, the way she wanted to go about things and do things and stuff like that. That kind of made me, like, okay, but, you know, overall the story was really good. Music, phenomenal. Scenery, phenomenal. You know, gameplay, really good, I would say. There's a few things I didn't enjoy, like, for example, catching the tattoo pages. I hate that they brought that back. And I know Mirage is always already out as of the point of me making this video, but I really hope that that's not in Mirage, because chasing collectibles is one of the worst things that they could have done in any game, and they just had to, you know, bring it out in 3, carry it in 4, and then I think 1 or 2 more games had it as well. But yeah. The Karen Stones, we definitely could have did without. You know, they weren't bad until about halfway through the game, where they started getting, I don't even want to say challenging, just more stupid. And, you know, as it was, I left a few untouched because I just simply, like, couldn't figure it out on screen, and I still haven't gone back to do them. The fishing mini game, absolutely, I detest I don't hate it, but I detest it. It's just that the fishing in general is kind of weird. You just have to rhythmically tap A to a certain speed to kind of reel the fish in, regardless if it's a small fish or big fish. I think the fact that they mix the fish pool all around, even though it kind of adds to the realism, it kind of makes fishing as a whole really annoying to do, because now you have to find, you know, all these different types of fish of different sizes in certain areas where there could be multiple different types and sizes. So it's kind of annoying. I haven't fully finished that yet, but hunting wasn't bad. I just, with the hunting, like I said, I kind of wish that the trophy collection from animals was just 100% rate. Like, for example, with us needing to get wolf claws for the Ragnarok DLC, you know, it took me killing about 12 to 15 wolves to get 5 wolf claws, which is kind of absurd, but, you know. Most of all the other things I really enjoyed, you know, the little puzzles that we did through the Fly Agaric, I believe it was. It's been so long. The mushroom hallucinations, all the extra tombs that we did from all the extra contents and stuff like that, really good. The versatility and the differences in all the different regions were really cool. Weapons were really cool. The upgrade system cool. The armor's cool. The amount of different builds you can have, very cool. I think that they handled the Horde maps wrong, just like they did in Odyssey. It should allow you to kind of compare map by map, instead of having to go into one section of the pause menu to look at the map and then go to the map in a different section and try to figure it out. That I'm not a fan of, but I mean, for obvious reasons. Like I said, the lack of money, the lack of money making ways in this game is kind of bad, but it's not. When I say bad, it's just I don't like it. I don't think it's bad as in it ruins the game, because the whole concept to the fact that you don't make a lot of money or you don't find a lot of money is that, like, hey, they have river raiding, which is like a gold mine for making money. Ragnarok DLC made a shit ton of money, because I think that's kind of how they kind of fed it back into the game, because I feel like that was probably a big complaint. The fact that you couldn't sell resources, kind of shitty, but again, it's to lessen the ways that you can make money, so that it's more important to actually get this money and make the money. Because again, if you could just sell all the resources, like I'm sitting on like 80k worth of this, 100,000 worth of that I don't need, I could easily just sell it, you know, get what I need, right? But I did appreciate all the different areas, traveling through, you know, the Isle of Skye, which I know was just additional content, Vinland, sorry. All of that. The DLCs I really enjoyed. Wrath of the Druids was pretty fun. The Siege of Paris was good. Ragnarok DLC, oh my god, amazing. I really enjoyed it. I love that they added new content and made it creative and just kind of... It was kind of good. It was kind of good. No, it was really good. The only thing I didn't like about Ragnarok was that the story kind of felt rushed. It wasn't, but it felt rushed because of the weird break that they did. And again, the break makes sense chronologically with the story. It's just gameplay wise, it just kind of breaks it weirdly, where it's like you come back, you do one thing and it ends, and that's it. So I think if they'd, like I was saying earlier, if they put the break after you defeated what was her name, Melvigor, I believe it was, then it kind of would have made more sense. But the Niflheim stuff, the Niflheim runs, I absolutely loved. You know, very, very fun. I think the challenges, the mastery challenges, were very, very annoying though. A lot of them were broken. A lot of them had issues. You know, I had issues with enemies spawning outside the map where I had to restart constantly, yada yada, right? And just some of the challenges were absolutely just not fun. So, but I mean, a lot of the time challenges aren't meant to be fun, they're meant to be challenging, so I can kind of understand that. But yeah, really, 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 really enjoyed the game overall. Very few things I didn't enjoy. This is going to be it for this series finally. After 10 months, we finished it. I'm sorry it took so long and that, you know, it kind of got sporadic after a while there with my videos. It's just, you know, real life happens. Going back on a point, touching on, you know, what's next. There is going to be another Wolong DLC coming out very shortly. We're currently in November. I believe the DLC comes out in November, or December rather. So about, you know, 2-3 weeks from now, I believe the DLC should be out. I want to finish Diablo 4. We've already played through and beaten the story, but I just wanted to finish, you know, clearing up the map. Just basically trying to 100% map completion and getting our character however high I can get him, like level-wise. And then we're going to go from there. I'm not sure what's going to be next. You know, I really want to get back to doing Destroy All Humans 2 because, you know, I hate having things left unfinished sort of thing, but we'll see. If I am going to record a game, it's probably going to be a really short game, something that, you know, I can sit down and just get through. But yeah, I really want to say just thank you to everyone who's stumbled upon all these Valhalla videos that I've been watching since, you know, either chapter 1 or, you know, since chapter 300 maybe, or just who just found it today even. You know, thanks to AB for being around and enjoying it, and everyone else too. I really had a fun time. And yeah, that's it for me. So like I said, when we come back for actual videos, it's hard to say what the game's going to be, but I'm looking forward to what's next. You know, it's going to suck because a big part of me is going to be missing Valhalla, just like it was when I finished Odyssey. I kind of missed Odyssey when it was finished, but, you know, a part of me is also happy to see this end. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has watched. If you've watched one video, this video, or the entire series, thank you very much. And yeah, I'm going to be streaming when I can. I can't make any promises, but I'm going to be streaming when I can to finish up Diablo 4, to try to, you know, get back to Destroy All Humans 2 and continue with that, and so on and so forth. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I really did. We're going to have the lore videos after this, so if you're interested in that, be on the lookout for that. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and say, comment down below, subscribe, and share, as it really helps me out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.